There were 3 teams asking to submit rule changes to the NFL for the upcoming season. One of them was the Packers, who wanted to eliminate the tush push. They proposed a rule change, changing Rule 12, Section 1 to prohibit an offensive player from pushing a teammate who was lined up directly behind the snapper and receives the snap immediately at the snap.
Tell Jordan Love to do some squats. He can do it too.
Yeah, it's not a coincidence that this team failed at many tush pushes, and now they want to get rid of it. So that's one major one that caught the eye.
Anybody say something about bringing the old kickoff back? did they propose that rule?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Now, I do see the Lions propose to eliminate an automatic first down as a penalty imposed for defensive holding and illegal contact. Which, okay, what would the penalty be?
Just the yard.
It'll be probably like, yeah.
So just 15 yards next down.
No. What they're saying is instead of it's
5 yard. It's 5 yard penalty, but it's automatically a first down.
Yeah,
just give them 5 yards. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't give them 5 yards
and the first down.
That's kind of.
But they're not going to change that, I doubt.
I don't know now. Probably.
Okay, in your squad, the Eagles is proposing a rule to align the postseason and regular season overtime rules by granting both teams an opportunity to possess the ball regardless of the outcome of the first possession, subject to a 15-minute overtime period in the regular season. So that's what the proposal rule the Eagles changed.
I think that makes sense. I think everybody should get a chance to go score a touchdown. Because isn't it in the NFL, if you score a touchdown, the game's over, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can see that. I think that's only fair.
Yeah. And it looks like my squad, the Commanders, would permit clubs that may qualify for the postseason to obtain scouting credentials for 2 consecutive games, which are going to be weeks 17 and 18, played by a potential postseason opponent. It would also require clubs hosting wildcard games to provide scouting credentials to all teams within the same conference who are participating in the postseason. So they want to increase, I guess, the fairness for scouting within the conference. So
I can see that too.
Yeah, I'm not mad at any of these except the tush push. Do you think the tush push should stay?
I think this tush push should stay. Stop it. We came up with something that every other team in the league could use if they wanted to.
Well, I can, as a former defensive player, I can see where it is dangerous because that means I have to get lower than you. You already damn near low to the ground, and that can cause a knee, neck injury. If we talking about head injuries, somebody's head can snap a certain way based off of how they got to dive. The defense and offensive linemen got to beat each other first to the ground to go down and come up, so to stop the initial surge. So I can see on the defensive side where it could be, you could take some knees out and somebody could possibly have a serious head.
There have been teams that have stopped it. I saw it stopped a couple of times this year.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, I'm talking about if they're going to side on the safety issue side, they could. That could cause a concussion. That can cause a neck injury. That can cause a serious knee injury.
I'm just saying, I've seen it stop. Now we might have stopped it ourselves. Like we can't score.
Hey, I'll just play devil's advocate.
I understand.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. I can see where there can be some examples to where or scenarios to where they can say, hey, if we're speaking on a safety issue, and especially we're talking about concussions. You feel what I'm saying? We talking about head-to-head contact most likely happening. You know what I'm saying? Because the defensive player got to get down up under the offensive player to stop that initial. And if they just what happened, hit heads on top of each other, somebody's head can get dislodged a certain way. Somebody's neck can get broken. You know, I can see that can possibly happen. So I can see where it can possibly get banned. If they pointed out that.
Well, we'll see. I don't believe they're going to ban it.
Yeah.
I don't believe they're going to ban it.
I don't believe so either.